Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Sid Meier's Civilization 6 in our Isle of God series. Not Glory of Rome. Glory of Rome is quite over, but we're going to play more. Let's see. It's turn 280, 1999 AD. 4 turns away from the moon landing. We were talking at the end of the last episode about how we are very likely, very likely to get an accidental culture victory here, judging by how this has been going so far. I mean, look how much culture per turn we're generating, and it's not even done yet. There are still a few places, like this broadcast center is still being built in Chicago. So culture per turn continues to skyrocket.
Let there be light. He surely must have meant perfectly coherent light.
Indeed. So we got a jet fighter, missile cruiser.
I never think of the future.
I doubt that we'll be using them that much, but let's go ahead and continue to research the Future Civic. I really wish it would just go on repeat over and over and over. There's not an option to do that yet. It does that in Civ 5, it just repeats endlessly. But Civ 6 still makes you select it repeatedly. It's kind of frustrating. Tell you what, let's do another Apostle, so we can keep going out and converting cities as much as possible. They're getting more and more expensive, but we're getting more and more faith per turn. So it's okay. Let's buy a sewer with gold, because we have the gold to do it. And then how about in Badung? This is a city that has just been building builders nonstop because there's really nothing else for it to do. So, builders! There we go. See, we can do a broadcast center with gold here, which would take all of our gold. Or we could just build one outright. Let's do that. New York doesn't have a harbor, and we could put one there and get a substantial amount of extra gold. They do not have... They do have a commercial hub, so we won't get an extra trade route out of the deal. But that is tempting. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do that. And then this Apostle needs to spread our religion to Ephesus, and that may have done it. Yes! So we actually do have a civilization under our control now. The majority of Sparta's population follows our religion now. Haha. Making a little bit of progress here. Now let's go ahead and make a push into Qasr Ibrim here with this brand new Apostle that we just trained up. Got a few tiles there to improve. Actually, that will not go to any cities, though. Neither will that. I mean, we can still improve it. Oh, hey, those will, though. Didn't notice that. We've got a couple places we can build campunks that will help with Charleston. Very nice. Nowhere else, though, that I can see. Yeah, that's not in range. That's a shame. All right, why don't you come up here, because I'm sure there's more you're going to be able to do at some point soon. Meanwhile, Wrocław, we're not going to use your spread, because again, we're looking for religious units to fight. And so far, not having a lot of success, mainly because, I guess, a Monitor is just kicking butt, and the map really belongs to her in terms of religion. Except for Norway and, well, Sparta now. So the map belongs to her in terms of the majority of territory that she controls with her religion. But when you look at just the statistics of the religious victory, she's no farther along than we are. All right, let's go ahead and disrupt rocketry in Łódź. And, oh, hello. Need to finish you off. Let's see. We could put a city down here. It would do decently. Hopefully Poland doesn't still have that settler around. Okay. Where can I send you? Aha. Yep, there's an antiquity site right up here. Warsaw and Kristiansand. Hanging out on this northern part of the world here. Build a kampung. And also, that is in range, I think. No, it's not. It's 4 tiles away. My bad. So, however, these are both in range. So let's get kampungs built out there. We've got some builders on the way to continue to improve that territory. It's 2000 AD. Almost 2 turns from the moon landing. That's going to happen any second. Just have to plow through a few turns, that'll be done. And that, again, there's a good chance that could give us the culture victory when that happens. And I mean, if that's the way it goes down, that's the way it goes down. All right, so we've got a brand new... perfect. Ooh, actually, see? Religious spread eliminates 75% of existing pressure from other religions in the target city. Yeah, let's do that. I'd rather have that, frankly. Nuclear submarine is also promotable. 50 gold from coastal raids. Yes, please. Not that it's going to matter for many more turns, because I feel like we're about to win that victory. And let's go ahead and get a, let's say, a builder in Boston. Same in Washington, even though we just finished training another one. I know. Next turn should be able to finish them off. All right, this apostle needs to just keep trying to convert Qasr Ibrim, if at all possible. Let's see, that's out of range. All of these are out of range, actually. We're done up here, more or less. But we can buy that tile and build a kampung there. Beautiful. All right, so this quartermaster needs to continue to spy. Where do we have you spying? In the holy site? Seems like the best spot. Yeah, stay in the holy site. Protecting the city, the campus, as well as the spaceport at that point. Pretty good combination. All right, so this is also a debater. I don't want to lose this unit. I'd rather kill other religious units with this. So let's take that debater and head into a Monitor's territory with that unit. Meanwhile, this apostle, same thing. I'm just going to look for any units that might look like they want to die. Thankfully, we're not at war with Poland, so she can't kill the unit while I'm in her territory like this, but that would be especially rude if she did. Let's go ahead and purchase that tile. Build a kampung there. We could keep buying tiles. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's much better. All right, now those, of course, are ocean tiles. No, those are coastal tiles. Both of them are. So we may still be able... Yes, we are. Amazing. We can still build kampungs in both of those spots. And we can't do anything there because that's a little bit too far away. But kampungs will be buildable and will benefit Banjarmasin if I build them there. Very good. All right, let's move on to that antiquity site. And how close are we? 1 turn away. This could be the moment of truth. We could win a culture victory right now because you get a giant culture boost whenever you finish the moon landing. There it is. Grants a one-time culture bonus equal to 10 times your science per turn, and marks the second step towards the science victory. So let's see.
I never think of the future.
Ah!
It comes soon enough.
All right, so we did disrupt some rocketry. We did not get the culture victory. However, I still think it's highly likely. I think maybe when the turn cycles, the culture boost might kick in, and we might win this. All right, this battleship desperately needs to finish this unit off. So we're going to try, and hopefully the battleship won't die in this next turn if another barbarian unit spawns. That would piss me off to no end. All right. Disrupt rocketry as if 2 levels more advanced? Yes, please. That's what I want all of you doing. Let's do another builder. Majapahit is actually, believe it or not, Shrinking. Let's go ahead and put them on food focus. It's going to build a little bit more slowly, but at least it will not be losing population. Palembang actually has 21 population, more than Majapahit. Interestingly enough. I mean, we could build... I bet part of the problem is housing. 21 housing for 18. No, it's not really. It's not really. Let's just go ahead and start working on the Mars habitation project. How about that? Future Civic. All set. And then this guy needs to come. Oh, look, another barbarian settler. That's amazing. So let's see where they take this settler in a second. We may be able to take advantage of that. Alright, so Qasr Ibrim is being slowly worn down. But that religion is strong. Let's take a quick look at what the benefits of Pesajet are. Missionaries and apostles are 30% cheaper to purchase, plus 2 faith for every city following this religion in other civilizations and city-states. So the more we chip away at her, the less power she will have. I like it. 1, 2, 3... Okay. We've built pretty much everything we can in this area that would help this city. Proselytizer, Martyr. Alright, so with Proselytizer, we can go into any city that we want. I mean, we could send them over here and start converting some of these cities, or we could send them into the heart of... Yeah, I'd rather send them over here and have them start converting the Pesajet cities. Meanwhile, this is our debater, so again, we want that unit to die in combat. Same with you. No religious units to speak of in the area, though. Interesting. Yep, can still build those kampungs. Very good. I guess we'll go ahead and clear that. Let's go for that antiquity site. Let's get this one from Harald Hardrada. We got a Norway artifact, a halberd, in fact. Culturally, we're at 227 of 271 tourists. We are so close to getting this victory. Let's see what happens.
I am a big proponent of harnessing the power of fusion.
Yeah. We might get it this episode still.
93 million miles away. Fusion is done by our sun really, really well and for free. Here on Earth, in reactors, not so much.
Alright, so...
I am a big proponent. You
we
can
just
never
listen to
plan
that
the
quotes.
future.
So we've just finished up the moon landing. What else do we need to do? We can start working on... We can start researching nanotechnology. Let's do that. And we do need... Honestly, we need to do a couple of things with our faith. I would still like to improve those military units, but it's just not a huge focus at the moment. Gotta go ahead and just train another apostle. Get a builder going too. Washington doesn't need another builder, I don't think. How about we do a Theater Square Festival in a couple of our cities to help push us towards that culture victory. Go for a Jadwiga artifact. We have a mosaic. Let's take a quick look at our great works and see how that's looking so far. We don't have any theming bonuses, unfortunately. 75 display spaces, though. Check it out. Alright, so the theming bonus for this one, when displaying artifacts of the same era from different civilizations. So we need a Renaissance artifact that is not from Gorgo or Harald Hardrada. Pretty sure the game would do this for me automatically. These are great works of art. Yeah. The game would do it automatically if I had the option. So we'll keep looking, but for now... Ooh, hello. Yeah, let's do a seaside resort. That'll help with the culture victory. Very nice. Let's see. Travel to new city. So El Kuru was thoroughly wrecked. Merowe's already been wrecked. Nuri needs to be wrecked. We do not currently have a spy there either, so let's go ahead and confirm placement. Kawa, yep, you're done. So let's travel to... Not to Qasr Ibrim. Well, I suppose... Tell you what, yeah, just go to Merowe. Go to the capital. Because we're going to need to replenish... Not replenish, rather, but redestroy, I suppose. We'll need to kill again the spaceport when they repair it there. So we need a spy there to keep an eye on that. Now this nuclear submarine can coastal raid. I was hoping that settler would do that, and it did. So now we can head up onto land. Found that city, which I think I will put right there. It's a pretty good spot for it. There's also a shipwreck right there. I didn't notice that. So we might still have use for training up an additional archaeologist at some point. Alright, let's get this builder down there. And as a matter of fact, let's do the same with this one. So again, we're just looking for units to fight with this unit. We don't want to use a spread. So far, haven't seen any. Very frustrating. Improve that silk, which somehow has gone unimproved until just this moment. Okay, moving into turn 285. How close are we to the culture victory? 40 tourists away. Less than 40 now. Yeah, we're getting really close really fast. Mission was successful in the city of Nuri, and spy was undetected. Got a promotion to master spy as well. Oh no, this is our new apostle. Religious spread is triple strength in cities of other civilizations. Let's do that. Translator works fine for me. So I think that master spy was already a master spy. Unfortunately, you can only get so many promotions with those guys, no matter how badass they are. So let's do a builder up here. Make sure we fully improve that area. And it seems like we have over here. What more can we do? I guess I'll send another builder down this direction. And while we're not doing anything, we've got this unit here. Start sending units towards Gorgo, including our ships here. Now we need faith. Let's see, there's a couple different ways we could do this. We can purchase... Oh wow, they're actually quite expensive with faith. Because we are Indonesia, we can purchase naval units with faith, but I don't know that I want to after seeing that price tag. Let's just keep it the way it is. But we are going to move our units a little bit closer and perhaps build some units. We also have... If I'm not mistaken, we have the Venetian arsenal, so we could build them outright and actually have more ships that way. So some of our coastal cities, I might actually get some battleships building, and we'll have some warfare to finish off the series here, if we don't get the culture victory first, which is a big, big if. We're right on the cusp of the end of this series, guys. Let's see, this nuclear submarine. We do need to raid that barbarian encampment, but we can't just yet. This settler needs to found the city of Lampung. Very nice. And you get in the city, please, just so that you're protected, please. Okay. Let's buy some of these basic buildings. It's most of our faith, unfortunately. But it's okay. Then we'll get the harbor going. We'll put it on production focus too, that's fine. Anywhere else that needs... Napata is a pretty big city, but they don't have anywhere where they could build a space center. So I'm not worried about that. The city of Heh might be building one, and it looks like... No, that's the pillaged spaceport of Kawa. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of just want to send this spy to their second largest city, so let's send you to El Kuru. And we're just going to keep messing with our good friend Amanator as much as possible. And again, this... We don't want you doing anything. Okay, here's a religious unit here. I want them to get into fights. That's what I want them to do. Choose artifact. Industrial era artifact, a Jadwiga artifact. Got a broadsheet. We literally found a newspaper from like 100 years ago. That's great. Okay, so, yep, this is our fighter. Looking for religious units. Not seeing any. Feeling sad. Your people settle too close, you should consider seeking land elsewhere. Apologies, I will look elsewhere in the future. My people will settle where they please. I'm gonna ignore that request. I'm guessing because I put a city down there? Oh, knock it off. You gave me so much gold per turn. And you're still regretting it, aren't you? Okay, so rocketry has been thoroughly disrupted in all of the rivaling civs. No one else is even a little bit close. I mean, well, a Monitor is, but we're going to get that culture victory before long, so... Let's see. Go for another Apostle. Keep pushing, so we'll do that. There's been some suggestion in the comments about... oh, you know what? Hang on, no. Let's go ahead and build a missile cruiser. Same here. I actually need to promote these units, don't I? Yeah, I do. There's been some discussion in the comments about using missionaries. Like, large amounts of missionaries to, you know, just throw a lot more converting power at the other civilizations a lot faster. What I'm hoping for when I get these apostles is the special promotions, the things that make the apostles even more awesome. Yep, go for that factory, perfect. And build a power plant. Made a lot of progress there fairly quickly. Yeah, this city is good for pretty much nothing but builders. I mean, I could go ahead and build... Yeah, I'll do more missile cruisers. How about that? Baltimore also can do missile cruisers, but there are a few destroyers that need some love. So let's do that instead. Okay, there is another antiquity site over there, so we'll go for that one. Still looking for religious units. So far not finding one whatsoever. Really strange. Considering we're in the territory of our main religious rival right now, you would think it'd be different. Let's steal a tech boost. But it's not. It's just quite relaxed. Chicago, can you... Let's see. No, that's the only spot where we can actually build a Kempung for Chicago. That's fine. Yeah, go ahead and gain sources there. Take you 5 turns. This guru can support... Where's our other religious unit that was just down here? They're all the way over here now, aren't they? Yeah, they are. They've come a good ways across the map. And this destroyer can just stay put. Sending some of our units across the way to see if we can maybe start a war with Gorgo for no good reason. And let's see. Triple strength in cities of other civilizations. Yeah, let's use that to finish off converting Ephesus. Meanwhile, we have this brand new builder and really nowhere to send them. Well, there are some tiles near Surabaya, so we'll check that. I hate that there were no resources out here that Washington could really take advantage of. It's quite unfortunate. That fish could be improved by Baltimore, though. So can that. Don't know how I haven't spotted that sooner. Keep those units down there. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish off that scout. Then maybe we can coastal raid the encampment next turn. Or maybe we can't coastal raid because of the cliff. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, well, let's finish off this turn. Oh, interesting. Look down here. That's actually a river in the snow. And there's a number, like, if I were to put... if I were to put a city here, it actually wouldn't do that badly. It wouldn't have access to the copper. I could put it here and it would. That's crazy to think about that. Let's do that. Just for fun. Indonesia in the snow. And we're going to go through the rest of this turn and then call this episode. Let's see. Yeah, we are... Oh, no, we just need to use proselytizer here, don't we? So, spread religion. Very good. All right, so we've just reduced the presence of Pisajet a lot in Qasr Ibrim. And let's go to the next turn. And at this point, I will go ahead and stop this one here. Let's see how close we are to the culture victory when the turn scrolls around. Nubia's built a harbor in Heh. Turn 51, so we're 21 tourists away and gaining substantially every turn now towards that culture victory. So I would imagine in the opening minutes of the very next episode, the 20th episode, in fact, we will win the victory. Was not the religious victory we were going for, but we've still got to see a lot of the new religious units in action this series, as well as the apostles and missionaries like new icons and the new religious lens, of course, which is the big win from the most recent patch. So still gotten a lot accomplished as far as showing that stuff off, but we are looking like we're going to get an inevitable culture victory before too much longer. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at noon Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.